Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, or if you are new here, hi, hello, my name is Miguel, but some people call me Milo. What if I told you one of the most terrifying dolls in horror movie history is based on a real-life haunted object? That's right, the Annabelle doll isn't just Hollywood fiction. There's a real doll, a real story, and yes, some seriously creepy history surrounding this little cloth doll with red hair. Today we're diving into the true story of Annabelle, how she inspired a major horror franchise, and what fact versus fiction. So grab your sage, lock your doors, because this one is going to be really spooky. Also, hit that subscribe button if you love all paranormal things and horror, because I go and I try to cover like a lot of my favorite horror stories, creepypastas, creepy movies, anything. So if you like that, please hit subscribe and keep on coming to this channel. So here's the thing. The real Annabelle doll doesn't look like the one in the movies. She's actually a large Raggedy Ann doll made of cloth with red yarn hair and that classic stitched smile. But don't let the innocence fool you. Her story is one of the most famous cases in the paranormal history. Back in 1970, a nursing student named Donna received the doll as a gift from her mother. At first, everything seemed fine, but over time, strange things started to happen. The doll would be found in different positions or different rooms. One day, Donna found a handwritten note that said, "Help me." The kicker? It was written in parchment paper, and she had no parchment paper in the apartment. She definitely did not have crayons or could write in a child's handwriting. Soon after things started to escalate, the doll appeared to bleed from its hands. A friend claimed he was physically attacked by the doll. He had claw marks on his chest, and I believe it was on the back of his neck. I'm not too sure. I don't really have a lot of information on that one. But that's when Donna contacted Ed and Lorraine Warren, the famous paranormal investigators. The Warrens said that the doll wasn't possessed by a little girl's spirit, as some thought. Donna had originally reached out to a medium, I think they are called, and she had said that the doll was possessed by a, I believe, 7-year-old little girl named Annabelle, who had sadly passed on a farm, and that's what was going on. And she really liked Donna's home because it made her feel safe and like on the farm where like she passed away. But as the Warrens said, the doll was not possessed by a little girl. It was actually being manipulated by a demonic entity, and its goal was to get close to humans so it could possess one of them. So to stop it, they took the doll and locked it in a plexiglass case in their occult museum in Connecticut. The case bears a sign that reads, "Warning, positively do not open," because like just don't open it, don't touch it, don't do nothing. And what do we do in 2025? People opened it, people took her to this jail thing, and now that jail was set on fire. And now we just have a little cloth redheaded doll running around causing chaos. To this day, some claim that the doll is still active, even behind the glass, and as I mentioned before, they took it out of the freaking glass because people are stupid, and now she's probably running around everywhere. Who knows where she is now? Probably causing more chaos. Who knows? Hollywood took this creepy tale and turned it into box office gold. Annabelle was first introduced to us in The Conjuring 2013 during the opening scene, where the Warrens investigated her for the first time. Fans loved it and demanded more. I am a fan of those movies. I personally loved it just because of how they made the doll. I honestly think the Raggedy Ann doll would have looked creepier, but the way they made Annabelle look, it honestly gave me fucking nightmares. So here comes the first Annabelle film, which is just titled Annabelle. 2014, this film serves as a prequel to The Conjuring. It focuses on a young couple, Mia and John, who are tormented after the doll arrives in their home. The horror in this one is more about tension and atmosphere, while it's loosely inspired by the real case. Most of it is fictionalized, but as we know, a lot of it does have more truth than what we believe. Now, the second Annabelle creation, was in 2017. This one gets a little bit deeper. It's actually a prequel to the prequel, showing how the doll was created by a grieving toy maker after his daughter's tragic death. A demon uses the doll to spread its evil, and yeah, that's pretty much it. It's freaking terrifying. I think in this part, it's more has a lot more truth to it, because as in the original story, Annabelle is supposed to be a little girl who passed away. She tragically passed away on a farm and was trying to get into a house with Donna and I believe her roommates and her boyfriend. And I believe that is some of the truth. And this one is about, it's like a grieving toy maker, a daughter, so it has a little bit of what everyone thought was the truth in the first part of this story. This is probably the best reviewed film in the Annabelle series. It expands the lore and ties in with The Nun and the rest of the Conjuring universe. Now, we have not talked about The Nun, but personally, I love The Nun. It's creepy, some of the stuff, and just like the way she comes out is freaking terrifying to me. And now, number 3, Annabelle Comes Home. This is the third movie about Annabelle. It was made in 2019. Finally, we have this supernatural roller coaster. The doll is brought to the Warrens' home and locked in their artifact room. But of course, curiosity gets the best of a teenage girl who opens the case and all hell breaks loose. I wonder if this teenage girl was also in this year, because someone took the freaking doll out. And we not learned from these movies. I don't think we did. This one is like a greatest hits of cursed objects. Annabelle awakens other haunted artifacts, making this a wild, creepy ride through the Warren's entire museum. Fun fact, actually, the actual Ed and Lorraine Warren's daughter, Judy, is a main character in this movie. And the real Judy even approved the storyline. But let's break down what's real and what's movie magic. The doll's appearance, totally fictionalized. The real Annabelle is soft and sweet looking. No cracked porcelain, no menacing stare. Now, the attacks. There are documented claims of physical scratches and physical harm, but skeptics argue there's no solid evidence. The museum, yes, it's real, and yes, the glass case is real, along with the Annabelle doll. But the museum is currently closed to the public after Lorraine's death in 2019. The possession. The Warren said the doll was not possessed, but manipulated. This is often twisted in pop culture, and at the end of the day, whether you believe in the supernatural or not, Annabelle's story has become modern, mythologically blended real paranormal claims with powerful storytelling. So, is Annabelle truly haunted, or just a legendary tale crafted for a great scare? I'll leave that up to you guys, but one thing's for sure, this doll has terrified millions of people across the globe, on screen and off. Let me know in the comments if you guys actually believe any of this is true, or do you believe it's just something that like a person just came up with. And have you ever visited a haunted museum or have had your own paranormal experience? Let me know in the comments. I've had a few, I've shared a few, but I really want to hear a lot of your guys' paranormal experiences, because I know that I'm not the only one that be experiencing weird shit. But anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe and tap the little bell icon so you never miss a deep dive into the dark and creepy corners of horror history, or just hearing some creepypastas. But until next time, stay curious, stay safe, and make sure you are Your windows, everything are locked and saged because someone let that freaking Annabelle doll out, and you might become the next Donna. And there might be another movie based on you.